I am led by the Spirit of God. I am growing good fruit in my spirit and in my life. I walk in love. I am full of joy. Peace rules my heart. I am patient. I am kind. Goodness guides my thoughts. I am gentle. I have control over my actions. I live by faith in God. I have a spirit-controlled life. And they bowed down, prostrating themselves before him. As he looked about and saw his brother Benjamin, his own mother's son, he asked, "Is this your youngest brother, the one you told me about?" Good job.
Look at Tariq.
And he said, "God, be gracious to you, my son." Deeply moved at the sight of his brother, Joseph hurried out and looked for a place to weep. Good job. Egyptians who ate with them by themselves, because Egyptians could not eat with the Hebrews. For that is detestable to Egyptians. The men had been seated before him. So the Egyptians and Hebrews were separated, right?
Yeah.
They didn't eat together. What does that sound like to you?
Starving.
No, they were starving. But what does that sound like when people were separated? Where else did you learn about that in history?
The Bible.
And yes, in the Bible. And
My Bible.
the little girl that went to that school, what was it?
Ruby Bridges.
Yes, they were separated. Okay?
Ruby Bridges? No!
They had been seated before him in the order of their ages, from the firstborn to the youngest, and they looked at each other in astonishment. When their portions were served to them from Joseph's table, Benjamin's portion was 5 times as much as everybody else. So Benjamin got more. So they feasted and they drank freely with him. So we learned that they went back the second time. They took the money back and they took more money to buy the grain. They were being honest men. Okay? Even though their father did not understand, they were being honest men. And kind, right?
No, that's mine. No.
So, like I said, if the Bible tells us that we need to be honest men and young ladies, then we must. Is that right?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Because it's not gonna be honest. If it's not gonna be honest, then they'll fight.
Oh, well, yes. So the Bible does tell us that we have to be honest. Right? Because an honest person is what?
Kind.
Is kind and is right in the eyes of the Lord. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody say that.
Should we finish the story?
Yeah.
And read a little bit more?
Yeah. No, I want to read a little bit more Ramona.
Ramona. Okay, we'll read some Ramona.
No,
but should we?
I don't want to.
Let's finish.
Read Ramona.
Let's finish this one chapter and then we're going to move on to something else. Come.
What is your attitude? What is your attitude? Soldiers.
Read it for us.
Be kind and compassionate to one another.
Ephesians 4:32. So being kind and compassionate, and that means understanding, and also being honest.
Nate.
Being honest to one another, right? Because no one wants to be friends with somebody that is not honest at all, right?
Yes.
Let you work on this while I read this last chapter.
The fruit of the Spirit.
Yes, we're working on our kindness.
Kindness.
Okay.
Kindness.
So you are going to color your pineapple. I'll finish reading.
I can color it in.
And then we'll talk about that.
Ow. Oh.
So look behind that next page and you'll find your pineapple.
I found my pineapple.
Look in your purple.
I already saw mine. So right. I found my pineapple.
Kind apple, good job. All right. Joseph has tricked them.
Look at it.
Good job. Joseph has tricked the brothers by putting the silver cup in one of their sacks. And then he sent out his men to go find them as they were going home. And then when they found them, he asked them, "Why have you repaid good with evil?"
Bad.
And didn't that tell us in Romans 12:17, do not repay anyone evil for evil, and be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everybody? So he tricked them. So wait a minute. Joseph was not being very honest, was he? Or do you think he was testing the brothers? Whose sack do you think that silver cup might be in?
Joseph.
No, Joseph is the one that put it in there. But remember, Joseph told the brothers to go get somebody.
Jacob. Benjamin.
So it might be in Benjamin's, because he has this thing for Benjamin. Let's keep reading.
Yep, it says.
And the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. At this, they tore their clothes. Then they all loaded their donkeys and returned to the city. Joseph was still in the house when Judah and his brothers came in. They threw themselves on the ground before him. And Joseph said to them, "What is this you have done? Don't you know that a man like me can find things out by divination? What can we say to my Lord?" Judah replied. "What can we say?" He's saying, how can we prove our innocence? God has uncovered your servant's guilt. We are now my Lord's slave. We ourselves are the one who was found to have the cup.
Look, it's stuck.
About being honest in the Bible.
Honest man.
Honest man. There was a man and a woman in the Bible who were not
Mary and Joseph.
who were not honest.
Oh,
They did something very
Pharaoh's. That's you tell me.
they did something very dishonest that God told them not to do.
Why?
Who were they?
Devil?
No.
Double Adam and Eve.
Yes, Aaliyah, don't do that. What did Adam and Eve do?
Sin and eat from the tree.
They ate from the tree. So they were not being honest. So God did what to them? What did God do to Adam and Eve?
Punish.
Yes.
He flattened them out.
So we're learning that because the brothers were honest, they got a reward, extra silver. Adam and Eve were punished. So, would it be better to be honest? Would you like to be an honest person? Or would you like to be a dishonest person?
Honest.
Honest. So when you do things every day, it's a good thing to be honest. It's a good thing to be honest to your family and your friends. Because God would punish you if you are not honest. Go ahead.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness. Kindness and self-control. No, you don't know how to read. Things there is no law.
Let me see. That wasn't nice, Layla. Listen. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. Galatians, 5.
22, 23.
Good job. So what did we work on today?
The Bible. The Bible.
We worked on kindness,
Yes.
being kind.
What did we go to?
We have already learned about self-control and patience. Now let's do our prayer.
Go get her.
Russia. Prayer in Russia. Remember we went through Russia in our geography?
What is that Russia? That Russia? That's Russia.
Yes, that's Russia. We learned all about Russia, and we colored our Russian flag and our Russian map. But we're going to pray for people in Russia. Come in here and disturb you. Poor thing. She just sat out our lesson, so I'm in here with her.
They think I'm scared.
They think you're scared. Poor thing. So she's going to do her Bible lesson right here, and they just took a break. All right, which color would you like to color your lips, your honest lips? Red. All right, color your honest lips. No more tears. Yeah, we definitely needed this lesson on being kind this week. They were not being very kind to you. They needed a reminder. If you're honest and you show it, you'll tell the truth. Your words and your actions will be pleasing to the Lord. If you're honest and you show it, you tell the truth. And you put your finger up to your lips as we sing that. This is the first lesson of the day. We work on our character building. Get our Bible out. And then we proceed throughout the day. Good job. I like how you're filling in the spaces. And these are things that go into their Bible interactive notebook. I'll let her finish up. And let us know how you do Bible time Is it just a part of school, or is it a way of life? So as we live, this is an everyday occurrence. It's our way of life. It's not just a part of school, but it is the most important aspect of life. Character building is great, and something that they take away from in public school. But like I said, for us, it's a way of life. Just things flow better with great characters. Everyone has to pull their own, and it makes for a happier home. Where's I? And she's a little sad. Alright. Say bye-bye. Aww.